What's going on, everybody? Just checking out the chess drum real quick. I don't know if you're familiar with this publication, but it is run by Daim Shabazz, and it is a very interesting chess publication that you can find online. Just trying to see any interesting articles in here real quick. Thought I would share this with my affiliated fellow chess family community here. I look at this magazine, this publication a few times before. I like their coverage of Emery Tate, the late great black chess master, international master. His son is the kickboxer who has the War Room on YouTube, if you're familiar with it. His name is Andrew Tate, and very, very pragmatic, realistic guy, man. He might get under some people's skin, but he definitely speaks the truth. You just can't say the guy is lying about anything. So that's something you may want to go check out. So I'm looking at my other monitor here, and it seems like my sound is coming in pretty good. If anybody thinks that I sound too low, just let me know, and I'll make the proper adjustments. Yeah. So what do they have here in this articles today? Let's see. So they have a Black History Month 2022 day 26. I am Michael Schieffer. I don't know. I just look at articles, man. What is this about? Okay. So, what is this? Can I enlarge this? Let's see. I don't want to go off screen, so I hit the plus button twice, Control plus. So it says here, playing on both sides of the border, Michael Schieffer, if I'm saying the name correct, was the top junior in Canada and rose through the ranks to compete in the Canadian closed. Schieffer, known as Schlee, maybe it's Schliefer then, to his friends, starred in the New York Open as a young master. He earned his FM title in 1997 and his IM title a couple of years later. He caught the eye of Jerry Bibold, who later invited him to compete in the Wilbert Page Memorial. We need publications like this sometimes oftentimes, because I'm going to be quite frank. So for those of you who know me a little bit better than others, you know that I play chess at the New York City Chess Forum periodically from time to time. Anyway, I have been getting some just opening my eyes, I'm beginning to see that people find it kind of strange, weird, or off-putting, their body language. Like, there's a black guy who's playing chess, like it's a fraud or a scam or something. So I think it's important that we share these images of African American culture and how pervasive it is in other areas of the sports, entertainment, arts section of our lives, daily lives, because it doesn't get noticed as much. Like, you didn't see this interesting guy, I am Michael Schieffer, on any of your day-to-day news channels, I'm pretty sure. But I think it's worth noting and bringing attention to it, not just because it's February. Me personally, I respect the fact that there's a Black History Month, but I don't believe in a month for anyone's history. Like history, so what is it, Black History Month and everybody else's history all around the board, 365? Like, what is the, what is the contrasting historical perspective if Black history is a month, right? So all history is valuable and it all contributes to the outcome of humanity as a whole. And I believe that it should be honored, respected, and noticed as such, which is one of the reasons why I'm looking at the chess drum on my Twitch channel today, to try and give some insight to what's available on the other side of the often widely accepted spectrum. Even if you look at Twitch, the majority of people on Twitch who stream chess are white people. This is not saying anything racist. That's just a fact. And so there are Black people in the chess space, and they should be noticed. And I'm trying to do that by looking at some articles inside of the chess drum, which is also available online to anyone who would like to type in chess drum in Google. So we have here a little bit more information, and you see the brother here teaching. So we have a little more information here. It says his participation in the Wilbert Page Memorial was very important. He arrived in Harlem the day of the first round on the bus. He was rather quiet at times and was not impressed by loud trash talking, but was rather amused by it. Maurice Ashley kept challenging him to blitz after demolishing others. Of course, we all know who Maurice Ashley is, right? Schleffer would not be rattled and stated that he had sparred with the likes of Canadian Grandmaster Alexander Lesage. He said that he and Ashley played later and were about even. So that tells you the strength of this brother right here, man. Maurice Ashley's a GM, right? And you see, we over here we have GM Pontus Carlson. We very rarely hear about this Carlson. We often hear about Magnus Carlson, but there's a Black Carlson as well. And I have to make this distinction, I feel, because we don't get noticed for things as much as I feel we should. I mean, you could turn to the news and you'll see in Brooklyn a bunch of people running around doing things that are against the law, criminal activities. The news will show you this 24/7, 7 days a week, 365, right? And they don't show. I've never seen this publication here, right? This is called the Chess Drum. I've never seen this publication on any news channel. Not NBC, not ABC, not CBS, not UPN or whatever, right? But the brother is here and he's online and he has the Chess Drum, right? It's a chess publication, and I think it's great, right? I think it's great. I want to read the about page. See, where is about? Let's see. About the drum. Okay, here we go. The chess drum's profile. I wanna increase this size without running the risk of going out of the border. But let's see. I hit it 2 times. Let's see what you get. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's readable from on my browser anyway, and you could always enlarge your screen. So it says site name the chess drum, hypertext transport //www.thechessdrum.net. Birthday February 12th, 2001. So we see the chess drum was founded and born in 2001. It's 2022. So you mean 21 years this thing has existed? It's old enough to drink if it was a person, right? It's old enough to drink, but yet I've never seen it. It's something positive. I've never seen it on Channel 7. I've never seen it on ABC, NBC. I've never seen it on BET. No, anywhere, no news, right? Why? Why does the so-called mainstream media put black people in such a negative light, like it's a mission when there's other things out there, right? Sensationalism, they're trying to get ratings or whatever the case may be. So I'm going to counter that as long as I have a chance to, and I am on Twitch. So Chess Optics is about looking at life through the lens of chess. And when we look at life, there's some things in life that don't look right. And I'm going to try to make them right and make them look right. If they cancel me, well, guess what? I won't be the first person getting canceled. And me and Dave, what's his name? Dave Chappelle. We'll just be friends, man, and maybe he'll call me on the show. Because if you cancel me, I'm definitely going to make a public scene, and it's going to be known that I got canceled after I put up the chess drum, right? Period. So that's what we're going to do here. So the purpose of the chess drum, one, right, to highlight the chess activities within the African diaspora. Two, to serve as a vehicle for fostering a greater sense of community within the chess world. 3, to facilitate the sharing of ideas and knowledge. And 4, to demonstrate the true universality of chess. Yes, I like that last point, universality, because on the chessboard, as those of you who follow me on Instagram know, my favorite saying on the chessboard is by Manuel Lasker, who said that, I'm going to try to get it right now, I might miss some. If I miss it in the chat, let me know. On the chessboard, lies and hypocrisy do not last long. The creative combination lays bare the presumption of a lie. The merciless fact culminating in checkmate contradicts the hypocrite. Man, that statement can be said in relationship to so many other things besides chess. You can relate that to just whatever you want to really relate it to, because he's dealing with some universal principles there, right? He's saying chess is a metaphor for getting to the truth of a situation. Because in chess, everything is right in front of you, right? You have in front of you all the information you need to make a decision. It's how you process that information that determines the outcome of that decision that you make, right? Those are the optics, right? How do you process the information, right? What do you do when you have the information and you have to make a decision that brings about the best consequences? Okay, so the reason the chess drum was created. Now, I was just saying this, right? I was basically just saying this, right? That the lack of coverage on black players in the chess media. Let me say that again, right? The lack of coverage on black players in the chess media, right? That's the reason the chess drum was created, and it's like the same reason, one of the main reasons why I am presenting the chess drum to you in a space that I find to be predominantly white and Caucasian. I have nothing against white people, nothing against Caucasian people. However, as I look at the space that I present chess optics in, which is Twitch, it's predominantly white. That's all I'm saying. So there's a lack of coverage on black players in the chess media, period. I mean, I'm not the only person on Twitch. Anybody could have took the chess drum and presented this information to you, but they didn't. I did. So this is what we have. The reason why the chess drum was created, right, is due to the lack of coverage on black players in the chess media. That's why it was created. And it's one of the reasons, as I say, why I'm presenting it to you here. Because as I look on Twitch, I follow a lot of people on Twitch. Not all chess. Some are chess. Some are, just chat. I follow mainly chess. But I can count on my fingers, I think, the number of other chess players on Twitch. There's me, right? There's Chess Coach. I think I'm dropping frames. Okay, there's Chess Coach. GM Canty, South African Wolf. There's Demon Time, Sword of the Word 16, Salty Clown. Now that's 7 people. I'm pretty sure there's probably more, but just compare that to the numbers of people who are of non-ethnic backgrounds or not black on Twitch, right? So you'll say I'm making it a race thing. No, it needs to be recognized because there's this thing that chess should be like this, or else it becomes a thing where you look at it and it's like, oh, chess belongs to white people. It does not belong to white people, right? Chess belongs to whoever wants to pick up the the chess pieces in the chessboard and participate. So video tours, 7th anniversary, 8th anniversary, 9th anniversary general tour. Let's look at this. What is this? 7th anniversary. I don't think I'm gonna do the download thing right now. I don't think so. Can we go back? Of course, we should be able to go back one screen. Okay, sure. Now, what we have here is the next section that explains the about part of the chess drum. So the creator is Dr. Daim Shabazz, from Chicago, Illinois, USA. Career, university professor, global business. Learned chess from an encyclopedia after seeing 2 boys in the neighborhood playing under a lamp. I find this interesting when people have stories about how they learned the game, right? How they Keith on Sky, what's going on? South African Wolf, peace, bro. I'm just looking at the chess drum, going over the profile about and how it contributes to making black people who play chess stand out. And I actually mentioned you, bro. You know, one of the brothers that stand out as a very strong chess player on Twitch. That's the brother South African Wolf, Keith on Sky, in the chat, for those of you who may not know. So we looking at the chess drum, and what we see here is that the brother Daim Shabazz is saying that he learned to play chess from an encyclopedia after seeing 2 boys in the neighborhood playing under a night lamp. That's interesting. He's a candidate master, rated 2021-99 USCF. The current size of the chess drum, this is amazing, right? The current size of the chess drum is more than 40,000 plus indexed pages. So you had the time to accumulate 40,000 pages and nobody knows about it. Very few people, right? On Twitch, people should know what the chess drum is. I think maybe some do, but not enough. Media exposure: Europe Chess, France, Radio France International, Black and White, Indian, Kenyan Chess Magazine, US Chess Life, New York Times, chessbase.com. So there is some media exposure, but it's not enough. Keep the beat going is the motto. Sponsorship, none. So they have no sponsorship. This is crazy. Why isn't like somebody like Coca-Cola, BMW, or even chess.com with all the money that they have, why won't they sponsor the chess drum? Twitch itself, why don't they sponsor the chess drum? It's all it takes is a meeting, a phone call. We have Zoom nowadays. You can get the chess drum some money and help them further what it is that they're doing in their efforts to bring conscious awareness to black people who play chess in various spaces, right? So we have the proudest moment, serving as webmaster at the historic Wilbert Page Memorial in Harlem, New York. That's Daim Shabazz, one of his most proudest moments. And then it says, most gratifying project, the Chess Drums Wall of Fame, 50 hours straight. Can we see this without a download? Let's see if I click here, will we see the Wall of Fame? Oh wow, this is great. This is nice. Would you look at this? And then there's a little video over here. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it when I play it because I'm running my sound through my microphone. But so we have, oh, this is great, man. Look at this. Would you just look at this? This is amazing, man. I mean, we're going to look at this for a little while. We definitely going to look at this because this is the stuff they don't want you to see. I mean, at least I feel like nobody wants this to be shown, right? So I'm going to show it, right? So we have a Chess Drums Wall of Fame, and you see there's some black people here, right? This guy in the middle is darker than me, a beautiful black brother here. And this is I don't know how you pronounce this. 1967, seated left to right. Furman, right? Floor, Huey, Ullman, Hort, standing, right? I'm not gonna go through all the names, but you see. And now we look here, we have Grandmaster Maurice Ashley, Theophilus Thompson, 19th century chess problemist. This is my first time hearing about this guy, right? Theophilus Thompson. I've never heard about Theophilus Thompson ever until I went and looked at the chess drum, right? Never heard about him. So we have Amon Simutowe. I hope I'm pronouncing his name correct. He's a GM in Zambia. I've heard of his name before, but it's not as much as you hear other names. So I've heard of Amon, and so we have GM Amon Simutowe. And we come down and we have Pontus Carlson. He's a GM too, Grandmaster. You see, these are all black people playing chess, right? Not running around in the street with guns trying to shoot each other. No, we at the board playing chess. So I felt like I had to present this because for those of you who don't know, and I'm just going to put this out there, right? Somebody might be watching this channel. They may feel funny about it. Like I said, I don't care. You can't cancel me. I'm from Brooklyn. I'm from the hood. I don't care about none of that. I'm going to explain something to you right now. So, you know, I go to the forum periodically, and I'm going to just keep it 100, right? I walk in there, and sometimes I get the sense that there's some racist vibe going on. Not from the staff, but the people that are playing chess there. Supposedly, the game that makes everyone equal. I asked the guy, I said, thought he was a chess instructor. He says, oh no, I only teach kids, but he's sitting there instructing a guy that's taller than both of us. I don't know how much of a kid he was, but I just let it ride. I didn't, want to cause a scene. I didn't know what was going on. But I had a sense. So we have Rafaela De La Haye from France. I don't know what her title is, but she's a beautiful sister here. She's sitting in front of the chessboard, beautiful black sister, and she's playing chess, right? And we come down and we have GM Maurice Ashley again. I am elect Stephen Mohammed, conversing after completion of the 2003 U.S. Championship, right? Take note of this, people. Right, so when you come and you watch this video later on, you can always say, listen, right, there is something on Twitch that actually speaks to the African American experience in the chess game. That needs to be known because it's like swept under the rug. Chess is a game that represents or that is seen in relationship to intellectual activity, right? Not everybody that plays chess is smarter doesn't mean you're smart, but it's associated with that. So to keep our face away from it, what are you trying to say? We're not smart enough? Is that what you're trying to say? I see a black grandmaster right here, and there's some people that I know in the park that are, black, that'll probably kick some white grandmaster's ass. I'm just gonna say it like that, because a lot of them, just because they know all of this theory and all of that stuff, that's good, but put them on a clock where you got no time and it's 2 minutes, and let's see how well they do. I don't know. Anything's possible. So look at this now. Oh, we have Ray Charles here. I had this magazine too. Ray Charles is on the cover of Chess Life magazine right here. And this was September 2002. I think I was in Sing Sing Correctional Facility at that time. So here you have Baraka Shabazz pictured here in Chicago Metro News, dated December 4th, 1982. She was 15. I repeat, 15. She was playing chess, right? You have above KK Karanja seated playing GM Maya Shaburdnaz in a simultaneous exhibition at the Marshall Chess Club in 1987. At the time, Maya was the women's world champion. Photo is by Nigel Eddies. Right? So for those of you who don't know or may think that there is no black presence in chess, I'm proving you wrong. I'm showing you otherwise right now through factual, documented media, printed material that is on the line and is available at the Chess Drum. So as we scroll down, man, we see more. This is my favorite guy here. I don't want to give him away. I'm going to put it down this way. So we have Walter Harris on the cover of the March 1964 U.S. Chess Life. Walter Harris is right here, the black guy reaching across, making a chess move. That was 1964, y'all. Then we have Frank Street on the July 1965 cover of the U.S. Chess Life after winning the U.S. Amateur. It's 1965. And then we have Maurice Ashley on the cover of the 1999 U.S. Chess Life magazine. So this information is available and is readily present. All you have to do is research, but sometimes forces that be want to keep things hidden and covered. We have William Alexander Scott III, no stats, but you see he's standing here holding a something that honors a person's activities. And we have here Emory Tate, who I mentioned when I first started the stream today. This guy, you should read the book, man. Rest in Power. I don't want to give it all away, but let's just say this. He had multiple languages under his belt like that, no problem. He was a tactician he could demolish anybody given on a good day, right? He crushed Udasin. For those of you who know the game, he played GM Udasin. That's Yudasin, and I think I did a video on this on my YouTube channel where he used a rook luft, right? That's rook lift. The rook comes up on the A file and slides over across the rank, right? And he won that game decisively and victoriously, right? So y'all can look that up, man. It's matter of fact, let me check my phone right now, and I'll tell you exactly, cause I put this game on my channel, and he won that game. Let's see here. It's Emory Tate versus Leroy Udasin, right? So far it has 24 views. You can go to Chess Optics on YouTube, and you can watch the little display that I did on that game. So as we scroll down further, we see some of our black youth who play chess. We have Justice Williams, Josh Colas are the two youngest black masters in history, making the ranking in just over 12 years. I believe these two individuals were mentioned in media, like the news. I don't remember exactly which channel and all of that, but I do remember. Maybe it was TMZ, but I don't know if they were like other channels. I'm pretty sure they were though. And then you have Jomo Peterson from Jamaica. Never heard of him until I just looked at this chess drum here, right? We have Harold and Bernadette Reddick. And as we scroll down, we have even more. I don't know how you say his name, but D. Warner and Philip Corbin. I don't know if they're chess players or if they're rated. I don't see it there. Here we have Nathan Jackson peering at Mark Mears, who would win the game. Mears would pass away as a historic figure in New York chess. Photo by Jerome by Bold. Sorry to hear that. Stanley Chumhwa from Zambia. Look at all of these beautiful black faces, man. Here, displaying their chess talents that you probably would have never seen if I hadn't decided today to open up the chess drum and share with the chess community, the chess optics community here, right? So, this is a women's female master, Deborah Richards from Jamaica. And she's at the chessboard doing what chess players do, trying to win, right? And we have, this says, I choose to stay. A black teacher refuses to desert the inner city. Sounds like an interesting article. Then we have FM Norman Rogers at the 2001 World Open. So they here, man. They here to be acknowledged, to be, learned from, and not to be hidden behind thousands of pages of closed books and like they don't exist, man. Robert Gwazi of Zimbabwe. Aman Simatowe, again, we mentioned him. And we have Stephen Muhammad over here, right? Then we have the brother Leroy Mohammed, born Leroy Jackson, was young star in the 1960s, who later settled in Indiana. Muhammad won the St. Louis City Championship 4 consecutive years. 4 consecutive years. Let me say that again. Right? Muhammad won the St. Louis City Championship 4 consecutive years from 1966 to 1969, and the Missouri State Championship. 3 consecutive years from 66 to 68. That's my daughter in the background, y'all. She's playing with mommy and she's learning how to walk. So also we have here, look at this. We have Leonard Johnson, FM, USA. Leonard Johnson here. And then we also have women's grandmaster Tudwesto Sabere of Botswana, 2005, African women's champion. Picture taken at the 2007 Women's Team Chess Championship in Yekaterinburg, Russia. So we see a black woman here who went all the way to Russia from Botswana, right? In 2007 to bump heads on the chessboard, right? Did you ever hear of her before I presented her on Twitch? I highly doubt it. U.S. Life Master Alfred Carlin, kind of heavy set brother here, but he's getting his chess on. Another black, beautiful African American brother here. Then we roll down. I mean, it's like we could just keep going, man. You see where the Do you see where the screen thing is? I forget the name of it, where you can move up and down. It just keeps going, man. I've heard of Cecil Lee. We have National Master Kayan Barclay, 3 times Illinois junior champion. Young. He's probably older now. Of course he's older now. This is kind of dated, but you've never heard of it, so it's new to you. Cecil Lee posing with the Trinidadian flag at the 1976 Olympiad in Libya. Photo courtesy of TNT Chess Federation. Right? Ian Wilkerson, president of Jamaica Chess Federation. I never even heard of a Jamaican Chess Federation. So that's how much the media has kept FIDE and USCF. Like, that's the only thing. Right? United States Chess Federation isn't even good at returning phone calls when you're trying to figure out what's going on with the online chess magazine. But yet and still, they're the only thing that you hear about in United States chess. Right? Gotham Chess doesn't really like them, if you know who Gotham Chess is, right? But have you heard of the Jamaican Chess Federation? I highly doubt it. Right? And like I said, I'm not just doing this because it's Black History Month. Right? I don't believe in a month contributed to any history. History is an ongoing thing that contributes to the present at all times. Right? At all times. And we have here National Master. I'm pretty sure y'all know who this is because he's on Twitch. Right? National Master James Jimmy Canty 3. Sorry for the fact that you can't fully see it in my screen on the other side, what I'm looking at, but you know who this is, right? We have Walquera Rocha. I don't know, she doesn't have a chessboard or is sitting at a chessboard, so I'm not sure what her relationship is to chess. They don't say. Scroll down, we have I am Shedu Madukwe, correspondence, Nigeria. Russell Porter, Jamaica. Look at all these black people that I never heard of and you probably never even heard of, right? I am Odion Ikahoje, Kenneth Clayton, Charles Covington, right? Botswana's women's female master, Boykutso Mudongo, at the 2006 Olympiad, photo by Daim Shabazz, right? Then we have Medina Perilla blitzes with GM Maurice Astley while Darian Robinson in the pink looks on with other spectators. Photo by Jennifer Shahade. Right? Yes, Jennifer Shahade. The person who wrote this book. Let me show you. Chess Bitch. Right? Jennifer Shahade. I'm pretty sure you've heard of Jennifer Shahade. Right? I'm almost sure that you've heard of her. She has a chess podcast. Scrolling down, this looks like Lennox Lewis, the boxer. I think it is, yeah. Former boxing great Lennox Lewis on the cover of October 2006 Chess. Jacob Wamala, Dr. Kamani Stansel, England's Sabrina Chevenes on the October 2004 cover of Chess. Right? Never heard of her either. And we just scroll away, fellas, man, ladies and gentlemen. We just scrolling away. Glenn Batty analyzing games against Bill Carlton. Right? Uganda's Stephen and Moses Kawuma compete in the 2004 Olympiad in Mallorca, Spain. Right? Salome Thomas L. So for those of you, let me hip you. Anytime you see somebody with these last letters at their name, E-L, for those of you in the know, this is a conscious person. L means God. Right? He's probably a Moorish Bay brother. For those of you who know, for those of you who don't, find out. But that EL signifies a high level of consciousness. That doesn't mean that people can't have EL and not have, but everybody I met with the L and the Bay, they lit. Let's just put it like that. So Maurice Astley has a CD-ROM here. And look at this. We have Will Smith sitting here at the chessboard. I don't know how good Will Smith is. I read an article that he hired a master to teach him. I don't know. I'd play him. I'd play anybody. I don't know. We have 7-time champion Shane Matthews accepting his first place trophy from Jamaican Chess Federation President Ian Wilkinson and National Master Geoffrey Byfield in the center. Did you ever see any footage like this before? Those of you who are familiar with the chess drum, maybe you've seen all of this. Those of you who are not, this is totally new to you, right? I am Elvin Wilson, FM Cristo Cave, right? I'm trying to show you the black face to chess because you don't see that, right? So I'm gonna put it out there. I have the power to broadcast, and that's what I'm doing. Alexandra agreed to tie the knot after Damon's marriage proposal in front of nearly 1,700 chess players. Photo by Darian Shabazz. So look at this. Now we have a couple here. Beautiful black couple. Right? Married. He's a chess player. I don't know if she is or not, but he proposed in front of 1,700 chess players, and Darian Shabazz caught the image, and that's what we're looking at right there. Ignatius Njobovo from Botswana, Kevin Denny, Barbados, Sherwood McClellan 3, USA, Dr. Sherwood, David Paulina, Brianna Connolly, picture with her mother in Phoenix, Arizona. Photo by Glenn Beatty. FM Grantel Gibbs. Now it's been 48 minutes, and what I gave you in 48 minutes, NBC, ABC, none of these other channels have given you in the last, you count the years. I haven't seen it, right? Scrolling down, look at this, right? We have the Bahamas. Okay, so look. So I haven't heard of the Jamaican Chess Federation, and now they have the Bahamas Chess Federation. Never heard of this one either. Executive Board, right? 2006, 2007 year, Keith Allen Smith, so on and so forth, right? And look at this. Or I do not know how to pronounce this name. Aurélie Dacolor from France. Beautiful black sister here playing chess as well. And then we have Qatar's 2006 Olympiad women's team, right? And they're playing chess. Shane Matthews of Jamaica, 2006 Olympiad in Turin. Shall I proceed? Right? Look at this.
What time? No, you was not. No, you was not.
Look at this.
You was not.
William Morrison. Now I've heard of him. William Morrison is. Hold on, chat. 1 second. I just had to mute my mic for a second. So we have FM William Morrison on the cover of the 1999 edition of the Baltimore's City Paper. He's very, very strong. Like, I've seen some of his games in Chess Life. William Morrison is strong. Sinead Furlong. Then we have the adorable little girl is the daughter of Century's team captain taken in Mallorca, Spain in 2004. Olympiad photo by Samuel Carrera. Darian Robinson preparing for 2006 World Youth Championships. I mean, this is amazing stuff here. Amazing. National Master John Brooks blitzing at the 2003 World Open. Photo by Darian Shabazz. National Master Tony Davis at the 2005 HB Global. Photo by Darian Shabazz. See this? Great stuff here, man. Great stuff. And we have, you know who this is, right? Emery Tate, I just mentioned to you guys. But we have left to right kneeling FM William Morrison, National Master David Allen. And there's Daim Shabazz, David Allen Jr., This is getting a little confusing, but you see the point here. And then we have, of course, we have none other than Emery Tate up here. And then we also have Emery Tate standing right next to Maurice Ashley. You know they played. What were those games like? Can you imagine? Maybe I'll do an Emery Tate Maurice Ashley game when I do my next YouTube presentation on a chess game. I'm open to suggestions though. This looks like Canty. Let me see. No, I don't know who that is. But this is the legendary DuPont Circle in Washington, D.C. that I've been hearing about. I think it's like a very popular place that they go to play chess in D.C. Yeah. And we have Sabrina Chevenez of Birmingham, England, was 13 years old at the time of this picture and was the 2000 under-13 English champion. I don't know why it says he, because that looks like a girl. I'm not sure. Ras Malakulorn. Nagash Bezalel. Ron Buckmeyer. The late National Master Wilbur Page. And this is the streamer, Casa Corley, broke the age record for the youngest U.S. master of African descent at 15 years, 2 months. Corley has citizenship in 3 countries, U.S., Ghana, and Denmark. Wise man. On a previous stream, I think I showed Casa Corley and LaFong Ha playing. I don't know if anybody caught that. Yeah. And with this beautiful image right here, I'm gonna pause for a second. I will be right back, but I'm gonna let you take this in, man. We going through the chess drum. Be here for a little while, man. So I'm not gonna put my be right back scene on because it'll cover this. But I'm going to mute my mic and allow you to just enjoy this image for a little while till I come back and I figure out what Chess Optics is doing next. So hold tight. Jerome say, what's going on? I was looking at the chess drum here, giving a little explanation on what the chess drum is about and the features that it has inside of it. You know, it displays a lot of interesting characters from the African American, our community, man, that also play chess, man. If you look at the news, a lot of times you don't get the opportunity to see some of the positive things that are happening in the chess community with people that don't get the exposure as much. So yeah, I was looking at this. Looks like Mike Tyson. I know that's not Mike Tyson, though, right? No. So we have Atlanta Blitz clockwise Frank Johnson at one of his many study sessions with Shredder. A blitz session between a determined Isaac Hinch and a trash-talking Donald Jackson draws an audience of FM Stephen Muhammad and Suleiman Smith standing. Smith and Muhammad set battle into motion with a 3-minute match of their own. Then Suleiman knock over the pieces again, photo by Frank Johnson. Is that a strategy? And we come down here. Man, this is just amazing, man. We have NM Chikwere Onokori, NM Dexter Thompson. I hope I pronounced his name correctly. And then we have I am Michael Schleifer again. Coming down, we have James Black Knight Taylor working with young players in the DC area during block party festivities. This is the type of stuff I like to see. This is nice. This is definitely nice here. Teaching the youth. And we have Colette McGruder left with prize winner at Chess Festival. Busy Bee Kids. Senior Master Greg Achalono. Michael Davis en route to his 4-0 victory at the 2004 U.S. Blind Championship in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Isn't that amazing? Kei Umiakune with GM Susan Poga at the grand opening. She hand carried a sheet cake on the plane from Atlanta to New York, then took a cab for Poga's grand opening. She also made that cake. Nice. Then we have the 2005 African Individual Championships in Lusaka, Zambia. Stephanie Balam. Don't know what her chess playing strength is. Adisa, I follow him on Instagram. We actually follow each other. Adisa the Bishop Banjoko runs lyricalswords.com, a website on hip hop, chess, and social consciousness. Check that out. Lyrical. Let me write this down. I want to check and see if this, matter of fact, let me just see. Lyricalswords.com. I never heard of this one either. Let's see what this is about. Lyricalswords.com. Let's see, is it still here? Oh, wait a minute, I forgot my phone is in airplane mode. lyricalswords.com. Let's try again. Nothing's popping up. Let's try it again. lyricalswords.com. Okay. Oh, the web page is not available. Okay, maybe it's not there anymore. Okay. Bernard Parham with his signature 2 Queen H5 move. Photo by Diane Shabazz. Farai Mandiza of Zimbabwe at the 2006 World Open. Again, here we have the Wilbur Page Memorial players and commentators, seated left to right. I am Amin Samutoe, National Master Grace Nisbunga, Maurice Ashley, commentator, Ron Simpson, Michael Schleffer, Stephen Muhammad, standing left to right. Gerald Times, I know this brother. We actually played. I played Gerald Times in what was it, Bradhurst, up in Harlem. There's a one, I think it's 145th in Bradhurst. There's a Starbucks. Let me see something. Let me check to make sure I'm giving you the right address. Let me see here. Is my phone okay? Cool. Let me just ask Google. Let's see here. Starbucks at 145th Bradhurst. Look around.
Ready? Come on,
Okay, so we definitely have. So I played this brother. He's very strong. Let me just keep it real 100 right now. So when I played him, as you see him standing here, at the time, what is he? So he's a national master. If he was a national master at the time this photo was taken, obviously he was very strong when I played him as well. The brother gave me 1 minute to 3 minutes. And he wiped me off the board for like 5 games straight. I won 1, right? And the rest is history. I didn't even know who I was playing actually until a friend of mine's, Dave, he said, "Hey, brother Gerald is coming to play you." I said, "All right." So I'm playing. I'm like, damn, I'm getting this feeling like this guy's really strong. So when I won that game, we talked for a second, and he was like, "Yeah, my name is Gerald Times, National Master." And I'm like, "Oh, that's why you was kicking my ass with 1 minute, and I had 3." But I managed to win 1 game. I'm proud of that. He told me I had a strong game, and he's the person who introduced me to understanding chess as data, right? Data process. You have the data, you have the information, or you don't. You know how to process it, or you don't, and you get the relative outcomes. Very cool, very nice brother. I met him a few times after that. Great individual. And then we have here Darian Shabazz, creator of the chess drum, and this photo is by Jennifer Shahade. And I'll let you resonate on that for a minute, man. It's a nice transition point to get into a few blitz games, and then do what I normally do, man. Tell y'all, see you later. Yeah. But I hope you enjoyed the presentation of the chess drum and all of those beautiful, beautiful black faces that I showed you that you may have never seen before, names you may have never heard of, chess players who you may have never even thought of considering when you thought about chess. Sorry about that. And well, hold on. And you know, it's something that you can look back into. Maybe some of those games they may have, you may be able to look into them, and it may help your own game, you know. It's never too late to learn. So we're gonna go and we're gonna get into some blitz a little bit. Just a little bit of blitz. Okay, so now I have to change the settings. Give me 1 second. Now I am gonna pull up the Be Right Back screen because I have to do a little bit of technical stuff. So just give me a second and I will be right back. Okay, so this is not gonna work this way. I'm gonna have to just do it the other way. Oh, it did switch over. Okay, great. So we're gonna look at a little Scandinavian defense stuff here. It's looking a little bit stretched. How can I adjust this? I need to adjust this real quick. Do I need to adjust it here? Really, you can see the whole board, right? I don't think I need to make too many adjustments. All right, so we're gonna look at a little bit of Scandinavian for those of you out there who play this from Chess King Learn, of course. And here we are. I'm gonna reduce the size. Maybe that'll help. Bang, right there, a little. That should bring it in some. Yeah, there we go. That is the look that I'm looking for right there. Cool. Yep. Bring this down. All right. Can we just increase the size of the text? I'm curious. I'm always trying to do things like this. Let's see here. Can we just increase the size of the text? No, we cannot. No, we cannot. Alright, so I'm gonna leave that because it's gonna mess up the whole image. If I do that, I'm gonna leave that alone. Gonna leave that alone. So it says here the Scandinavian defense rarely occurs. And okay, so what are the Scandinavian? E4 and D5, right? It says the Scandinavian defense rarely occurs in the modern grandmaster's practice, though amateurs enjoy it frequently. Nevertheless, bringing the black queen into play prematurely is somewhat dubious. When grandmasters chose this opening, they reckon on the effect of surprise usually. Though it has been implemented once in the world match Kasparov Anad, the modern interpretation of the Scandinavian defense proves its viability. Directing play on the analogy to the Caro-Can defense among the modern grandmasters implementing the Scandinavian defense occasionally, we should note B. Larson, I. Rogers, and J. Julian Hodgson. I'm gonna look at a little bit of this, just a little bit. And we start with this. Pull this up here. Okay. E takes d5, the queen takes d5. It says later we should also deal with 2 knight to f6, knight to c3, queen to a5. Why are these pieces moving so slow? Move animation. Let's move this up to 1400. It still seems slow. Says we should deal with the 2 main lines in the Scandinavian defense. 5th move from black, bishop to g4, h3, and bishop to h5, and also 5 c6. So let's scroll to the next. Oh, can I go through? Yeah, I can do it from up here too, I think. Great. So it says here, the variation with 4d4, knight to f6, bishop to d2. I think I was looking at this from the white side before. Okay. Yeah. In his commentary to this game, B. Larson wrote that he considered the Scandinavian defense to be an improved modification of the Caro-Can defense. When preparing for the game against A. Karpov, Anatoly Karpov, he found it to be an apt idea to select an opening where black's position was deprived of the pawn weaknesses. Yeah, well, in the Scandinavian, you get a solid structure with an e6 pawn and a c6 pawn. So I'm wiping my forehead because it's a little sweaty. It's a little warm in here. The temperature's going up outside. D4. This is driving me crazy. We have to speed this up. All right, let's try 1800. Save. Are you serious? Am I slowing it down with that? Hold on. 1800. 200. Save. Okay, yeah, it was going. Okay, so bishop to d2, typical for the Scandinavian defense move. White targets the black queen. It's not the most principal continuation in this particular position. Usually they play 5 knight to c3, which is, knight to f3, which is this line. Bishop to g4, h3 happens. Bishop goes to g4, we play bishop to e2, and then bishop takes e2. Black exchanges the light square bishops, which is beneficial to him in a pawn structure similar to one from the Caro-Can defense. And this line continues with going, well, how far does this line go? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, excuse me. Sorry. This is the main line that they're looking at. Knight takes, queen goes to b6. And he doesn't take the pawn. Now that's going to be the first question, right? I mean, my simple answer is he doesn't take the pawn because the rook slides over to b1 and captures the b7 pawn back. Right? So let's look at this. Knight here, rook, e6, c4, bishop to e7. For those of you who play the Scandinavian, I want to look at this. b4, castles, and then a4, c6, queen c2, queen to c7. It gets dirty now. And this is over because the queen is going to come to f1 and mate on g2. Terrible. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, if you have Chess King Learn, man, it's a beautiful format to study chess, learn chess with. Great. I love it. There's tactics in here, so let's look at some tactics. Let's look at some tactical puzzles. I know you guys are probably tired of me ranting on and going through this slow stuff. You can do that on your own. They like the excitement. So let's look at some puzzles here. I like mate puzzles, man. Mate theory puzzles, I like them. They have mate theory. They have mate theory here, and it's so nice. So we're gonna look for mate theory, all courses. Oh, mate theory. I'll type it in right here. Mate theory. MATETHEORY. Chess mate theory. This is very nice. You're gonna see these patterns in real games, so it's good to study them. Right? Practice. Mating combinations. The rook, the bishop, queen, knight. What? Okay. What should I... What theme should I do mating combinations on from Chess King Learn? Somebody tell me, what theme should I use? What theme should I use? Do I have to go to a widget or something to put it up here? Let's look. Let's see. Enlarge the screen back. Let's see. What theme should I use? That's the question. What theme should I use? I don't think I even have a widget for that right now. Alright, forget it. Something I'll have to do another time. Okay, so no, I don't have any comments saying what theme I should use. So I'm gonna look at the two knights. Why? Because I always have issues with knights. I either miss backward knight moves or something. Okay. And this is... I want to decrease the size. It's a little bit too big. Alright, that should work. And I'm supposed to actually be able to do it here too. I don't know why that's not functioning. But you see, this is CT art chess mate theory, right? This is like top of the line training, tactics training that's been used all over the world, right? And we trying to solve this puzzle. That is what we are trying to do. Solve this puzzle. Yep. So this says goal. White to move, mate in 3. I might have to go take a nap after this one, man. A little sleepy here. So what am I looking at here? White to move, the goal is mate in 3. So I think I will go knight to f6 check. Oh, I can't do that because the rook is pinning my knight to my king, right? Okay. Can't do that. Interesting. I chose the right puzzles because knights have a tendency to do this. And I can't use arrows to show you what I'm thinking. That's the only thing I don't really like about this. I think the other day, what was I doing the other day when I was using arrows? I was using arrows in something and it was allowing me the opportunity to show the thought process. Oh, I think aim chess. That's what I was using yesterday, aim chess. Yeah, I was doing some stuff on aim chess. And yeah. So look, man, I am tired and I can't see. I want to solve this before I shut the stream down. Rook g2 check. He goes into the corner. Then what? Don't see what you do here. This looks familiar though. Let me see something. Let's try this. Knight here, check. So that is a correct move, right? I'm gonna say 2. It's a blunder, refutation. Okay. Continue. What was my last move? Okay. I went here, he goes here. How about this? 2, because if he comes back here, the rook goes to g2 in this mate, so 3, checkmate. Alright. And with that checkmate, I am gonna close. I hope everybody has a wonderful day, an interesting Monday. I don't know if you're working Monday or what, but with that, you guys know what I say. This is Chess Optics saying peace.